Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Digital Titans. My name is Casey. We are going to talk about something which a lot of people talk about, mention about, talk about hacking it, but they don't actually tell you what it actually is and how one should setting it up in the first place. Without any further confusion and suspense, let me break it to you. I am talking about something called as funnels. Now, it could be a sales funnel or a marketing funnel that you're talking about for your business, but please remember it's very, very, very important to have a funnel for your business in the first place. Now, you can talk about the most advanced technologies that you would want to use for your business. You could talk about a lot of advanced tools that you would want to use. You could look at competitors. You can do a lot of competitor research and analysis. But ultimately, what matters is what does your sales funnel look like and what does it get you in turn? And is it actually leaned against the right goals that you have for your business, or is it a rip-off of what your competition is doing where their goals are different while your goals are different altogether? Now, without taking much time, let's talk about what a funnel is in the first place. Now, what is a sales funnel in the first place? We know a funnel that we use in our daily lives where, it is a structure where it starts off very broad at the opening, and then it just starts narrowing down as you move forward. So what does a funnel have to do with your business, and what is the whole analogy about? Funnel simply is a series of steps that your users take right from the point in time they visit your website until the point where they take a desired action that you want them to take on your website. For example, let's talk about Amazon for a bit. Now, Amazon is probably one of the biggest retailers in the world and an e-commerce giant, of course. Now, if you look at the number of people visiting the Amazon website on any given day, don't you think that there are hundreds of thousands of people who visit the website from various sources? Let's not worry about the sources too much at this point. Now, there are a lot of people, hundreds and thousands of people who visit the Amazon website, but ultimately, how many of them do you think make a purchase? A fraction of the total visitors only end up making a purchase. Now, this process where somebody enters the website and exits the website after making a purchase is called as a funnel. Now, that funnel could be different for your business. That funnel is different for my business. That funnel is different for an NGO. So what does your funnel look like is something that you have to prioritize and make sure you have a clear understanding about it even before you set up your website, in my opinion. A lot of us get things mixed up, and what we do is we set up the website first. We advertise everything looking at a competitor's website. We looked at somebody else's website. We look at a standard website, and we thought that's the ideal website design. But while it should be the other way around, you need to have a clear understanding of your marketing funnel or a sales funnel, and then you should start building a website according to that. Pay close attention to what I'm about to say. 40 to 50% of the businesses fail because they look at the website design first and all the other aspects first, even before they have a clear understanding about their own funnel. So the point being, please start with your funnel first. Look at what are the series of steps that you would want the user to take once he enters the website and until he exits. Then start building your website according to that. Now, why is it called a funnel in the first place? It's called a funnel in the first place because a lot of people come to your website. Along the way, people start dropping off, and you need to understand why they drop off, the reason. That could help you make sure, a lot of business decisions need to be changed and revamped to ensure that you stop these drop-offs and as much as possible, and make sure you retain a lot of people to reach to the end of the funnel. Now, this is what a funnel actually means, and this is the reason why it is actually called a funnel, because along the way people keep dropping off. Now, why do I need a funnel in the first place? Do I need a funnel in the first place is the big question that a lot of people ask me. Of course, you need a funnel, because without a funnel in place, you will not know what your goals are, and without a funnel, you really don't know what are the different actions that you need to take as a business owner to make sure users have a smooth flow while they are transacting or navigating through your website. Now, The moment I go to the Amazon website, if I don't see any categories and if I see a lot of products scattered across different, let's say I see a collage of pictures talking about headphones, talking about jeans, talking about t-shirts, talking about shoes, I literally wouldn't know where to start. Now Amazon clearly they clearly give you an indication that this is a site where you could search for what you want, and if you want to go by categories, they have all grouped it together. Now you need to have a clear understanding of what is it that you want the user to do, and make it easy for him to act upon what you want him to do. So that's the actual reason why you need to have a funnel. You need to have a funnel because you need to ensure that there's a smooth flow of steps that the user is provided with, so that he gets to the point of either making a purchase or signing up or filling a form, etc. So that's the one reason you need a funnel. Now a funnel, now let me clarify the biggest misconception. If I have a business, do I need to have a funnel? Yes, you need to have a funnel. Do I need to have only one funnel? No, you can have multiple funnels targeting different goals. Now, I run an email outreach campaign. I also sell products on my website. I also provide a post-sales support to my user base. Now, if these are the three things that my business does, you need to understand you need to have three different funnels, and you can have three different funnels for these things. So the first funnel would talk about how would I capture people's leads or emails as a part of my email outreach campaign. So that could be one funnel. The second funnel is if I have a set of people, if my goal is to make them buy my products on the website, so what does that funnel look like? And once these people buy products, and if I want to upsell or cross-sell things, how does that funnel look like? So now these are all different aspects of looking at achieving different goals, and you could have different funnels associated with these goals. The last part of the discussion that I would want to have is, if you have a funnel, are there any stages of the funnel, or is it all one unit? There are stages in the funnel. You can classify them basically into three parts. One is called as top of the funnel. The other part is called as the middle of the funnel. The other one is called as the bottom of the funnel. Now, bottom of the funnel is where people actually, your visitors actually translate into your customers, or your visits translate into sales. That's the bottom funnel. Now, the middle funnel and the top funnel is something that we would want to understand more about. So let me give you a brief introduction about what these things are. And in the next videos to come, I would clearly talk about what funnel hacking is and how do you ensure that you come up with a great funnel for your business. Top of the funnel talks about different ways you can attract your customers. Now, it falls under the traditional AIDA model, where you have awareness, information, then you have desire, and then you have action. So this is a typically that's what translates into your top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. Now, top of the funnel is what are the different ways you can attract people to come to your website. Now, middle of the funnel talks about how can you give them additional information that will facilitate them to make decisions easily, whether it's a purchase or a sign up or whatever. The bottom of the funnel is where the action is, and that's where the people visits actually translate into sales, or your visitors translate into customers. Now, each of these stages need a different strategy, and you need to start looking at different ways you can attract people in each of these stages, and that's what we would be talking about in the further videos to come. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for all the support that you have given me so far. If you appreciate the content that you see, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. This is Casey signing off. Cheers, guys.